So I want to give you my 7 streams. I want you to write down yours. I'm going to tell you where I had streams of people that failed. But until I got 7, I didn't make the money I wanted to make. And I'm going to bet some of you don't have 7 powerful streams. Number 1, we all say the word sphere. Easiest word in the universe. I got a sphere. My center of influence. You know what I realized? When I actually used the definition, it said, people that give me a steady stream of referrals, my sphere wasn't it. When I looked at it and really said, when did I get a referral from any of these people? My own brother didn't buy his house for me. And he lives in New Jersey. So do you always rely on your sphere as an assumptive they're going to give you the business? No, it was not a good stream. So I said to myself, first of all, I got mad. Then I got bent out of shape and twisted. Like, why wouldn't they? But then you know what? It was my fault. Here's why I take responsibility for it. I didn't do a good enough job telling them how they can help me generate referral business. Like, even if my family members knew I'm in real estate, it's not top of mind, they don't have my business cards on hand, and they don't know what to say to people. So I had to tell people how they can help me. My friend works at, say, Major League Baseball in Rutherford. Hey, listen, I'm going to give you about 4 or 5 of my business cards. Here's 6 of them. Anytime you're at work and you hear people trying to, relocate or move, or you get someone who even needs a rental, do me a favor, please give out my card to them and make the introduction. I would love that. I had to plant that seed. Just like when you give somebody business cards, we always say give them 2 or give them 3, but it's not about giving them 2 or 3. It's planting it in their minds. Right? Did I ever show you how I give out 2 or 3 business cards? What I say? I'll be happy to do it. Could I just use it as an example? See if I have cards on me. Should have cards on me. Do you have cards on you? Here's cards. Mine are in my bag. Give me 2 cards. Sure. These are my cards. I'm going to give you cards. What a thing is crazy. All right, so it's never about the giving of cards. People just go, I'm going to give you 2 of my cards. Subconsciously, I want to tell her what I want. Hey, my name is Jeff Lobb, Diane Turton. Okay. How are you? Lynn, hey, Lynn. Hey, listen, I'm going to give you 2 of my cards or 3 of my cards. 1 is for you to keep and throw it in your purse. The other 2 I would love if you can hear somebody talking about real estate and hand them out to someone that's looking to buy or sell. I'd be grateful. I would love that. Oh, no problem. I told her what I wanted her to do with them. If you don't think that makes a difference, you're wrong. Because now she's got those extra cards. And you know darn well if she has 1 card, it never comes out of the wallet. But I'm telling her what I want her to do with those 2. The second she hears the word real estate subconsciously, oh yeah, I got this guy's card. Hold on. I got an extra one because she knows I gave her 3. So it's not what you just do. It's how you say and tell them what you want them to do. In my sphere, I didn't tell them what to do. So I had to actually spend time teaching them at work, at the office, wherever they are, to look out and help me build my real estate business. It started to change. 2 for me was a BNI group. Not all BNI groups are productive. But at this, I look at any stream that says, if you give me $5 and I give you 10 back, is that okay? Is that okay? How often do you want to do that? Did you hear what I just said? You give me 5. Do I have to raise the number? You give me 50 and I give you 100. Is that okay? Yeah, okay. How often do you want to do it? All day. If I go to this group at 7 in the morning and get my butt out of bed early, and I can get a referral to and get 1 deal out of it a month or 1 deal every 2 months, would I keep doing it? Great. Here's the model. Go find more of them. When people yell at me for like, oh, I don't like Zillow, I don't like Realtor.com, okay, listen, I don't care what product it is. If I spend $1,000 and I turn it into 6, is that okay? I don't care what name is attached to that. I want to do it more with others. So we got to stop looking at sometimes the brand or getting hung up on the model. Like if I can get a return, I'll do it over and over again. My BNI group, I worked. I got returns. I got at least a deal or 2 a month from it, minimum. But here's the other thought. When else in our daily world, business-wise, do we get to spend time with 20, 30 other business professionals for a quality 1 hour? When would you ever do that? Right now. Right now. Right here. Here. It's a good example. And after this, we all go back. What if we did this once a month, twice a month, or I come to your office and it's that connection you have with those people that we never have. And now I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm thinking about what is your own stream of people. It could be a church, could be school, could be something else, but you have to do it with intent. Intent. 3 for me was something I didn't know existed, but I found it. I said, okay, I need another stream of people. That's not my BNI group, and it's not my sphere. So to me, the school systems are powerful. And you might go, Jeff, I don't have any kids in school. I don't care. You mean to tell me you can't get involved in the school system in some way with a group of people, even if you don't have kids? That group right there, I didn't care. They didn't care if I had kids. It was called the Hampton Township Education Foundation. Didn't know it existed. Like I asked someone on the PTA, like, oh yeah, we're going to the HTEF meeting. I'm like, what the heck's that? We raise money for the school, for the PTA, for things that the school cannot put into their budget and afford for the kids. We raise money. Teachers will pitch us on like, hey, we need a new microscope. We need this for the class. We want to go on a trip. And we write them checks based on approval. Do you know how many people that put me in front of? Teachers, parents, PTA boards, superintendents of the schools that I never had a chance to ever meet. And now I get to do a good thing. Give them money. Raise money. Put on events that do money. Was I there for leads? No. But I got to meet 20, 30, 40, 50 people that I would never have a chance to meet that had influence. Making sense? Another stream. Sometimes you got to find them. It's not like you just show up. Some are fun, some are work. 4 was fun. I live in Sussex County, New Jersey, up in the mountains. When I had a little more time on my hands and didn't travel as much, I still do shoot archery, 3D archery. That's what I like to do. Fun. It's like bowling or cards, whatever you like to do. I didn't realize, but it took work, that we have, and still to this day, is the Appalachian Bowmen of Sussex County. You're like, what the heck? 60 men, women, and kids of all ages belong to this. And we shoot 2-3 times a week in a barn in the middle of nowhere. And for the first 3 months of me doing this, they had no idea I was even in real estate. I just showed up in jeans and sneakers. I'm working with jeans and sneaker kind of guys driving pickup trucks that were millionaires. They're just shooting bows. They're doing what they love. I'm doing what I like. And it was till one day I was rushing from an office meeting or something. I had my branded shirt on with my stuff on the back. I'm like, I made the meeting, guys. Sorry, I'm late. Shooting and everything. And of course, they're standing behind me looking at me. Like, you're in real estate? Yeah, I'm in real estate, but I'm here to shoot. Let's go. As soon as they hear that word, man, there wasn't a week. Because guess what I already had? Trust. They already liked me. I participated. They liked me. We got along. We were all just normal, putting our jeans on the same way as everybody else. And here we are. So guess what? It was almost every week. Hey, man, when we're done with this, you got a couple minutes? I want to talk to you about my mom's house. I got a couple questions for you. Yeah, sure. You want to go grab a cup of coffee? Sure. I'd have never had that business. Another stream that brought me more people. Never would have met these 60, 80 people. And then we put on big events with hundreds every year. Right? See how this is going? It's work. But sometimes you have to sit down and go, okay, where do I not have a group? Because if I had to say the problem in the real estate business right now is you don't have enough people. You don't know enough people to connect with. And I'm going to prove it at the very end when I talk about contacts before the next speaker comes up. 5 was sports. Sporting industry, whole different group of people. Sometimes a little cray-cray on crazy people, right? Anybody have sporting parents in the room here? I'm a sporting parent. I know what they're like. They're a little serious, a little competitive, right? Screaming, yelling, a whole bunch of stuff. So I coached. Now, I coached because I had kids, but here's some perspective I can give you now. I've coached my oldest son up to college. I came back down to coach my younger kids. I've got 6 children total, and I'll still do it because I enjoy doing it. I coach people and I coach kids. I like that model, right? I like helping people. But if you came to me right now and said, hey, Jeff, I don't have any kids, or they're all out of the house, you're coaching lacrosse, do you need a hand? Can I be an assistant? Can I be the team dad or mom? Oh, yeah. I need more help. We don't get paid anything, right? We're paid nothing. If you came to me and said, I just want to get involved in your group, can I be part of it? Do you know how many people you're going to meet with all the parents, tournaments, parties, events we do on weekends? And man, you could promote your team brand to everything. That's the point. So there's no excuse of like, I don't have kids or grandkids. It's just you have to be willing to participate in something. And I'll be honest, sometimes people participate as it's their outlet to get out of the house and do things that are outside of the business, right? It's stress relieving stuff. So coaching football, coaching lacrosse, coaching soccer, being an assistant, be the team parent, you'll be welcomed into most without any experience. You just have to want to do it. Except I just got deeply involved. 6 for me, didn't know it happened. Stream I had to identify. Sat in a business meeting with our team and said, who do we not know? Where do we not know a group of people? Let's put them on a map. And we came up with ideas. One was the town hall. In my area, I was not big on politics, didn't want to get involved, but I didn't know people other than the smoke cert guy and the people that did the inspections. That's all I knew. So I said, there's got to be a group there. So I walked in. At the time, I owned a brokerage where I owned, at the time, I think I had 4. And I walked into my town for my brokerage and said, hey, so-and-so, I'm Jeff Lobb. I said, what do you guys do here at the town? Anything you guys project-wise we could volunteer for? She looked at me like I had 6 heads. You want to volunteer? Like, who walks in? I want to volunteer. Like, I'm like, I really don't know. Like, what do you guys? She's like, well, we got this, we got that, we got the food pantry, we got the thing. I was like, what's the food pantry? What is that? She takes me to this part of the town I never knew that had like a full ShopRite built in with racks and food and like amazing organization. I go, well, how do you do that? She goes, well, we need people to head up the food drive. What do I have to do? Well, we need you to have a place to invite people to. Okay, I have an office. How many people are showing up in your office right now? Like walking in your door all day. So we needed to have a place where the public can come to and bring their goods, and then you bring them here to the food drive place. Like, that is the most magical thing I ever heard. Now I could promote to all my town and all my farm areas and all their, come to my office, and we're going to do a good thing and raise food and all this other stuff for people. I had people come to my office going, I never knew you were here. How long have you been here? Never saw my office in a heartbeat. Like, never knew it was there. And guess what? Jeans and sneakers on a Sunday, me and the agents, we took the food after all the public showed up, and we walked it on down, we drove it down there. That's a good thing, but you know what? We met the public coming to my office, which they never do. Okay? You could do that as a group or as an individual. So I got heavily involved in that. Put me in front of all those town people that got to like me. And then last, you got that beast, social media. Right? It's now a way to communicate with people we never had access to, we never could tie into, we never could reach, and more importantly, we could never see. Right? If you took away social media right now, for those who are on it, when's the last time how else would we visually communicate with those people? Was there ever a way? Think about how much we take for granted right now. We can see all the things that people are doing in their lives, daily, weekly, by the minute. If you took it away, what did we have? The phone? Mail? Like, there was no visual. I didn't know how big the kids were or how big the family got, or I didn't get to see your new house unless you took a Polaroid and mailed it to me. Like, think about how easy it is, and yet we get all caught up in like, oh, I don't have time for this. I'm so busy. Okay, guess what? All the people we want to talk to are there, right? So I'm going to share with you some strategies now, but I want you to first understand that this is about having first enough people to talk to. And if you don't have enough, which I'm going to guess a lot of us don't, you have to find more groups, more streams. Does anybody have a stream or two you'd like to share? Just because there's a lot of them that works for you, that you participate in, that generates some referral business, so we can hear some other ideas? Please.
I volunteer at a children's grief center, and I've gotten business from that.
Right, a children, and you're not there for like lead generation. You're there but you're connected to people, right? And you do it out of the goodness of your heart, but people are there. What else? Give me one more. The gym, a magical one. And if you're not wearing stuff on the back in the gym when you're on the treadmill, you're crazy. Like, there's people that'd be watching you on the treadmill. The gym is a home run. You're in and out every day. I'd park my car in the front. You would know who I am, that I'm here. It's a good one. All right, so the gym. Think about it. It could be anywhere. It could be the church. It could be this. But remember, you got to leverage the people to make sure they understand what business you're in a respectful way. Don't be the secret agent. Right? If I had to guess, most people only have 3 good streams. And the reason you don't have enough business right now is if you had 4 more, that's giving you a referral a month, or 2 referrals a month, you're converting it to more sales a month. I just hope that you do 1 or 2 more transactions a month. Would that help your business? I don't ask you to go to 10. I'm not asking for like rock star style. I'm just saying, can you do 2 more? The only way, and some of you, I know some of you in this room, you're doing 10 and 20. Okay, but if I say do 1 or 2 more, it changes the entire world. 1 or 2 more comes from just more people. That's the audience. You got to find them.